Hey, it's Dean. I'm back again, your multi-genre music man. Hey, I've tried to record AC/DC with Brian Johnson a few times, and every time I do it, they block it. And the reason they block it, I think, is because when Brian Johnson went with them, they had a different record company. It's a UMC or UMG, whatever it is. UMG blocks everything. And I did put up a couple songs that was by Bon Scott with AC/DC, and it worked. But I have an idea. I found a live version of Billy Joel and Brian Johnson singing "Shook Me All Night Long" live at Madison Square Garden on, March 21st, 2014. There's a funny story behind this. When Brian Johnson was actually looking for Billy Joel. He was out back looking around for him, trying to figure out where he was, and he couldn't find him. And they kept saying, "He's around the corner. He's in this room over here." And he went in the room. He wasn't in there. And they're like, "Well, just wait in the room. He'll show up at some point." So he closes the door. As soon as he closes the door, all of a sudden the shower curtain comes ripping open, and there's Billy Joel sitting there with a cigarette in his mouth. Goes, "Over here, come here, over here." And So Johnson walks up to him and says, "What are you doing? What the heck are you doing over here?" He goes, "You believe that I'm going to be singing at Madison Square Garden tonight, and I got to sit and smoke this cigarette in a toilet into a shower? That's the only way I can get a cigarette, because if I get caught in here, I'm going to get kicked out of Madison Square Garden." And that's actually just a funny story I'd heard about him. But also I found out that today that "Shook Me All Night Long," the first lines of that song where it says, "She was a fast machine." How'd it go now? She was a fast machine. She kept her motor clean. Fastest woman I've ever seen. Whatever it was. As actually written, those first couple lines was actually written by Brian Johnson when he first got with the band. So that's actually a cool little story too. When they first got together. So let's give this a try. I'm hoping to God this won't get blocked. It's been blocked. Yeah, I have nothing with Brian Johnson because it gets blocked every single time. So let's give it a try. See what happens. Billy Joel, Brian Johnson, "Shook Me All Night Long" live at Madison Square Garden, March 21st, 2014.
Thank you. We're going to do something a little even more different here. About, a couple of years ago, I went to Roseland before it closed up. And I saw maybe the best band I ever saw in my life.
Try and turn it up. There we go.
And we got a guy from that band that's going to do a song with us right now. Please welcome from AC/DC, Mr. Brian Johnson.
She had a sign besides telling me no lies, knocking me out with those American thighs, taking more than a shell.
The first time I watched this through, I actually watched it through earlier, because when I'm not doing these videos, taping these for you guys, I actually sit and watch videos all day long anyway. And I watched this and it never skipped once, so I'm not really sure why it's skipping now, but here we go. Let's give it a try.
She told me to come, but I was already there. And once not shaking, I was quaking, my mind was aching. We were making it of you. So let me hear you. So she was one of the kind, she's just applause is just another cause. Made a meal out of me. Shut me out. I'm singing with Billy. Shut me out.
So I'm singing with Billy. He's actually singing on his piano there, playing his piano and singing. I love these hats. I don't like this one as much as the other one. He wears a, like, I have one. It's like a black leather hat. It looks just like that, but it's black leather. And almost every time I've ever seen him, actually during the concerts, he switches the hat because it gets so hot, you know. So he switches the hat out during the concert. But I actually like the black leather one better. But now I think about it, singing black leather for a 3-hour concert probably gets pretty hot. I don't know who the guitarist says. He ain't no Angus Young, but he's pretty good. He's really good.
You really got me out of you. Shut me out. You really got me out of you. Shut me out. You got me shaking out of you. Shut me out.
Brian Johnson.
I don't know if any of you have heard the story, but there's a thing out there where they talked about Brian Johnson had lost his hearing, or a good portion of his hearing, so he couldn't sing anymore. That's why he had to quit AC/DC for a while. And come to find out, there was this guy that said that he can make a cochlear implant that would bring his hearing back. And he promised Brian Johnson that he would do it for free and made sure it would work if he would join AC/DC. If he'd go back and play for AC/DC, he would give him the implant, he would put it in, not charge him a penny, he would correct it for life. You know, you have to go in every so often to have them upgraded and stuff. What they do is when you walk in, they actually do something on a computer that I know some of you has one, and they have to be corrected by computers. But he said he'd correct it for life, whatever, just as long as he would play for AC/DC. And Brian Johnson's like, absolutely, guaranteed. Between, you know, he's a rock singer, plus he likes playing, racing real fast cars that are very loud. He destroyed his hearing. So if you guys want to hear a really cool story about how he joined AC/DC, look up How Brian Johnson Joined AC/DC on Howard Stern. It's like a 12-minute video or whatever. It's a really good video, and it explains how he joined. First song, this was actually the first song he ever wrote with them. So yeah, it's a pretty cool interview. Hopefully this will air and not get copyrighted or anything else. I don't mind when they say I can't be monetized. I'm fine with that. I'm over that, because I don't make enough off the ones I am monetized to make it worth my while anyway. So that's not really the problem. What makes me mad is when they say it can't be seen. You know, hopefully they won't do that. They did that with the video I tried to do yesterday, and so I had to kind of copy it today with a different video. So hopefully they won't do that, because there's no way to recopy this. Billy Joel and him singing together, there's no way to find a different version of it. So we'll see what happens. Until next, don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell, hit the like button. You know everything you got to do. You can go into the description if you want to leave a tip. And yeah, and going down the comments if you have any song ideas. And that's about it. Or any comments about this video. Otherwise, this is Dean saying, have a great day. See you next time.